so y'all better catch. I got big dreams, you all talk when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide, they hit block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
Welcome back to the show, man. You already know how we do over here. It's your boy Don Mello. Yes, sir, man. We are back for another one, man, today. And we got Charleston White, man. We got Charleston White. Bomb on him. He dropped the bomb on him, man. And so apparently, hold on, let me take this off the charger. So yeah, man, he's speaking on details about Nipsey Hussle's murder. Now, this is all alleged. It's all alleged. None of this, we don't know none of this stuff to be true. So we're not just gonna put that on Big U like that. But we know Big U. We know the things that he has, been proven to do. So, hold on. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Got my little stick. I gotta press my focus. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Get that focus right. There we go. Now we talking. So yeah, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this content. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you rocking with your boy, man. I appreciate every like and every subscribe and every comment, man. That's what keep this channel going. But without further ado, let's go ahead and do that, man. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong. Let me switch this up real quickie. I forgot to change it to the next video. The next video on the line. Let's go. It's getting crazy out here in these YouTube streets, man. Y'all gotta be safe out here, man. And you know this, man. All right, let's get. What the fuck? That's not what I asked for. Yeah, on the head ass homies. On the head ass homies, man. Let's go. Ermias. That's Ermias. All right, let's go.
And this little boy says, last night, Ermias came to me in a dream. Man, something hit me, and I put that weed out. And the little boy's voice was so clear.
Shout out On Point Stories,
he
man.
Said he was in heaven. Come on, man, how can this? Who told that kid to say that?
This is what Charleston White claims happened to Nipsey Hussle. Keep in mind, Charleston admits to playing a character online.
That nigga Charleston White ugly. He ugly. Let's go.
All of it's entertainment online.
And anyone can say anything on the internet, whether it's fact or a lie.
I'm playing on y'all while y'all trying to understand me. No, stop trying to understand me.
Working hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, trying to make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage, trying to double up.
Homie, they killed Nip too. Let's not forget, homie.
Yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time over was.
Eric Holder was not a lone actor in that.
Double up.
That's my manager. But I met Steve Lobel through one of my homeboys and also his partner in my management, Big U.
I ain't telling no lies, I just
Steve was 10% management and I was 10% management because it didn't make no sense for us to go get another manager.
Right.
And so we start pushing on that.
I mean, motherfuckers gonna say what they gonna say. It is what it is. We all eating, we all getting money, my nigga. I'm in a good position. I'm happy. We got our foot in the door. You know what I mean? The big homie made his position felt. You know what I'm saying? Been putting money in the nigga pocket. Niggas automatically want to make an assumption, oh, that's that Suge Knight shit. At the end of the day, cause we Crips, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mutual understanding as homeboys before this money and this music shit. You feel me?
So I signed him to it was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello.
Never let a hard time over us.
Double up.
Justice for Nip.
I always thought that was like weird. Like, what's funny about that? I don't understand. Like, what was so funny about that? That sound like some hater.
If you go back and follow the details, Nip and Big U got into it.
Yep.
Big U hit Nip Daddy across the head with a bat. His brother had to come out and shoot the gun. Hey, y'all get out. Say, Nip, come on.
No, I think Nipsey dad came out with a bat, not the other way around.
What if, when uncertainty is high, heck, when chaos is high, it's actually the best time to start and do your own thing?
You know, the question you got to ask yourself, I think, is when things look out of control, isn't it time for you to take control? You know, to maybe create something that's all your own that no.
Nip, come on, nigga, we finna come beat you. Because I don't want to pay that $20,000. You say it's over this equipment.
My goal was to create a situation where I could walk into one of these majors and operate as a partner.
Right.
And even since my early stuff, I never really was just an artist. I always bought my equipment. From day one, I sold my Lincoln, sold my Rolex, sold my jewelry, left my dope spot, turned it into a studio, bought equipment. My brother matched me, my homeboy bought my Lincoln from me, and we went to Sam Ash and we bought all the equipment when I was 19. When I was 18, actually. I was a hustler. I wasn't thinking I was the executive. I was just like, I want to rap, I need a studio, I need equipment, I gotta. But we was making these moves already to facilitate me as an artist. Once I got educated to the way that the deals get structured.
Man, shout out Nip too, man. Like, we need more niggas like him though, bro. Cause I remember my sister introduced me to him. Not like literally, but like she introduced me to this music when I was about like, I want to say like 13, 14 type shit. Yeah, I think I was in middle school around that time. No, I think I was in middle school when I first learned about Nip. And you know, he inspired me to wanna, you know, learn how to do shit myself, man. Learn how to YouTube University. That's why I to this day I still go off of that. I learn everything through you. I learned how to do this streaming shit. Reactions and all that. YouTube University, making thumbnails, producing songs, writing, recording myself, engineering, using a camera, learning how to shoot videos. I do it all, and I do it very good. And shout out to Nip though, because he inspired me to learn how to do shit myself and not be waiting on another man or somebody else. You know, especially if I ain't got bread like that to be spending. And around that time back then, when I first started getting into like music and photography and videography and all that stuff like that, like, man, it was not cheap. Niggas was taxing. And it's either that or a nigga ain't trying to give you the sauce and teach you. So you got to figure it out for yourself. So, yeah, man, like, that shit crazy. Still to this day. That's cold. They took that. I mean, they took Nip, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, man, long live Nip. Let's go.
It would be disrespectful for us to expect anything other than a partnership, because we been had sweat equity, we been had money invested.
Yes, sir.
We been operating as not only the creative but also the administrator.
So now I'm being expanded, but now they pulling me away from the set. The set have made it known nobody's bigger than the set. Nobody's bigger than the program. Nip had gotten bigger than the program. Quando is a reminder that nobody's bigger than the program. But Nip had gotten bigger than the set. Well, what do you mean by that, Charleston? Think about when Big U and all the other big homies and the OGs in the hood, they standing in front of Nip shit. They standing on the street corners. When Nip pull up in that motherfucking platinum Jaguar, he pull up in that motherfucking platinum Jaguar, nigga, them fresh ass Puma with all them goddamn chains on, and then he opened up the door. He got a Hollywood coming up out of there, London Lauren, one of the baddest Hollywood we done seen. When the little homies see Nip pull up, do you think they gonna stay here and talk to the big homies, Big U and them? They gonna make an about face and say, y'all, there go Nip, and they gonna run away from the big homies. As all the excitement going to Nip, all the brawls, everybody, the store, what you think the big homies sitting back saying?
Hey, and I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a video that came out shortly right before Nip died. It was somebody recording him in a back seat, and he was just speaking on how, like, you know, he got people mad at him, OGs and shit, like mad at him because they you know, they didn't do what they were supposed to do in their time. You know, like they mad because he came up, you know what I'm saying, and he did his thing, and they was basically hating on him and jealous of his progress and him, and that's believable. Like when you look at the way that, like, the shit that Big U was saying in a lot of these interviews, like he always try to make it seem like him and Nip was just super cool, not super cool, but they was like cool, you know. But at the same time though, he will always have like some like negative ass undertone, like basically trying to little bro Nip all the time, like, you know, just like fake love in my opinion, like, or and like the backhand compliments and all that, like just like basically trying to let people know like, yeah, y'all love Nip, but you know that's like, you know how like when you around your cousins or whatever the case is, you around your cousins and they know you as, oh, little boo boo, little tutu, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little, you know what I'm saying? And then you get older and you didn't grew, you didn't change, you didn't turn into a whole nother person, and it's like, nah, nigga, I know you as little tutu, nigga. You know, don't try to act all brand new. You ain't just cause you successful. Don't be trying to like that, like try to like little bro you, like son you low key. You feel me? And that's how I feel like Big U was with Nipsey, you know, and it showed on multiple occasions. Now I'm not talking about like as far as the altercations with them fighting. That's normal stuff that goes on in the community. You know, you have disagreements with your homies. You might get down with one of them, you know, and things like that. So I'm not really talking about that, but I'm just talking about like just other little stuff that he was doing that just didn't, like for instance, when Nip died, I remember Wack was saying how, you know, he wanted a Big U try to get him to and this other female to go after the Nipsey Hussle estate. And it's like, bro, why didn't you do that when he was alive? If that's the case, like, I honestly feel like Big U was jealous that Nipsey was doing what he wanted to do, what he set out to do. He wanted to be that. He wanted to be, you know, he wanted people to look at him how they looked at Nipsey. He wanted his influence to outshine Nipsey. And this is just my theory. Just looking at the whole little thing, like sitting back and just looking at how shit been playing out, and you know, it's just weird. But that's just my take on it. Let's go.
Now Nip is growing. Nip that Monday had a meeting with the LA County, with the LA Police Department on gang intervention program before he come up dead. So now Nip and Big U done fill out over $20,000 worth of equipment, so they say. But it's really over $20,000 nigga extortion fee to pay for protection. Yeah, Nip.
Yeah, that alone too, like that kind of like was like, what? Like when he talking about like the equipment, it's like, bro, but you getting all this money, you getting all this money extorting people, you getting all this money for these so-called developing options, you know, his charity thing where he giving back to the community for the kids and everything like that. Nigga getting millions of dollars. I think he got like 2-point-something mil from Kanye at one point in time. He getting like 10K over here from this celebrity, 15 over here from this celebrity, 5. You know, you get what I'm saying? So it's like how you can't even, how you ain't got enough money to go get some studio equipment. Like all you need is a laptop, an interface, and a mic. That's it. And maybe some you know, like some soundproof pads to put on the wall so the noise ain't like, the noise is like, you know, compressed or whatever. But like other than that though, you don't really need too much equipment. So I don't know. That's just weird to me. And then he don't even rap. He do football. Like he coached football and had a football league and everything like that. Like I understand too, you might want to give them another option or whatever the case is. So that's understandable. But I don't know, man. That just don't sit well with me though.
Being extorted to, he had to pay for protection. That's why they got that video of him that Wack 100 say they got of him. Why would they let Wack even make that statement? So peep game. So you think them niggas ain't saying, man, that nigga there, woo, woo, woo? And his brother go shoot at us? That nigga brother pull a gun out on Big U, nigga. His brother pull a, nigga, you don't pull no gun out on no nigga. Every street nigga know, nigga, y'all don't give a damn what you shot that gun at. You pulled it out on me, nigga. And Big Black Sam ain't never been down with the set. Black Sam have always tried to pull them niggas out of Nip's business and get him away from the set. But you can't do that, cuz. Quando Rondo is a baby, my nigga. That nigga's a kid. That's why he cried at that murder scene like that. If I'm in the gang, homie, and I'm in the set, and I see one of the homies break down like that, homie, nah, homie, y'all give him a pass. That's a mental breakdown, nigga. We claim we love one another. We claim, nah, homie. So this mother.
But ain't no love in the streets, like so. At the end of the day, that's just how it go. It's what you signed up for. That's why they say, you know, if you gonna rep a flag, you're gonna be 10 toes in it. Don't be half 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and know what you signing up for. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up like the Quando Rondos, or better yet, in jail or unalived, in 6 feet under. You can't play with it. And it ain't no love in the streets. Ain't no love in your hood like that. I done seen people get done scandalous. And I'm just on the sidewalk. I'm just observing, like, ooh, shit. Okay, I'm not going that route because, and I almost got into it. I was raised around it or whatever the case is. So when you young, you highly impressionable. It look fun. All your family and friends is doing it, and you around it. That's what's outside. You're gonna naturally be drawn to it. But at the same time, though, if you got enough sense to look at the overall end game of it, it ain't even worth it now. It wasn't worth it back then, and it damn sure ain't worth it now. Cause nowadays you got so many snitches in this shit. You got so many like it's always been homies that go against homies that that be beefing and stuff. But now you see it way more than ever. You see a lot more informants. It's too many cameras, so you can't get away with nothing. It just ain't worth it. Like it ain't worth. You see niggas getting DP'd. Getting for the dumbest shit. Some of it is legit though. Some of it is you deserve it. But a lot of this time, especially don't let you be somebody famous. Oh yeah, you for sure gonna have somebody that's gonna hate on you. And best believe, if you from a hood, everybody don't think everybody just gonna like you. It's always gonna be that one nigga that don't like you. Everybody don't get along. Everybody ain't like super like this. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If you see this, don't be fooled by the glitz and the glamour, because it look fun. Don't get me wrong. All the hood days, the functions, hood functions, the bitches that be coming along with it, the money. If you a nigga in your hood, you know what I'm saying? It look good. But then they don't tell you about they don't tell you about the negatives though. They only show you the positives. And then once you learn the negatives, by the time you figure it out, it's already too late. You already too deep in to get out. But let's go.
The fucking train is running off the tracks. I can't get off. We see this motherfucker is falling off. It's gonna run off the cliff. Homie, I can't get off. Y'all, homie, nope. I can't just. Once you I can't get off. They see.
Hey, some gangs. I know like a lot of Hispanic gangs from like some of my partners. They didn't even tell me like it's certain gangs like they don't play about that shit. The only way you can leave is like I mean a lot of the black hoods you just gonna have to get a DP and get put off, and it's gonna be a vicious DP. They're gonna whoop yo. It ain't no your put off is gonna be vicious, and they're gonna whoop your ass. Now, but it's some gangs though. The only way you gonna get out of this gang is if you leave in a box. And y'all, you know what I mean.
You gotta go with they say you gotta fall off the cliff with them. That kid broke down crying, homie. So I was living in California, right? I never knew he was that popular. Would see him on the news every now and then. Come back home, don't nobody know Nipsey. I didn't know him really in California. We went to the store and everything. I really didn't know him. After he died, I'm back home saying, man, they doing all this shit for this nigga. Who is he? We don't even know nothing about him. So I get invited to the funeral. I go to the funeral. I'm going to hear about Nip. It's in a Coliseum. I walk in. I sit on the floor, catty corner to celebrities. I'm looking up, man, motherfuckers smoking weed. They playing his music with cussing in it. So I'm saying, man, it's a dead body over there. It's a casket. So as I'm sitting there for Nip, I hear people talking about
Navan is a business travel booking platform that slashes your travel costs. With Navan, employees book their own trips, while customizable policies guard your budget. They're also incentivized to book responsibly and get personal travel.
Earmus. Man, I didn't even know that was his name. Most people don't even know it. Can't even pronounce the name, but they can say Nip. So I'm sitting there, man. I'm listening to his mother. I listen to his brother, his father, Lauren London. Then his 7-year-old kid, Lil Wayne, little boy come up there. And this little boy says, last night, Earmus came to me in a dream. Man, something hit me. Man, I put that weed out. And the little boy's voice was so clear. And he said he was in heaven. Come on, man, how can this? Who told that kid to say that? No, they bullshitting. Who told that 7-year-old baby to say that? How can he articulate? Y'all go listen to it when we done. How can he articulate that? It was so, how can that kid do that? He said Earmus. He didn't say Nipsey. Nipsey was left back here. For all y'all that don't know nothing about Earmus, Earmus went to heaven.
On the night of April 2nd, I had a dream. I was in paradise and I was
That's
playing
Lil Wayne's son, for y'all that don't know.
When Aramis popped up right behind me. He said, "What up, killer?" Because that's my nickname to him. I turned around and I yelled his name and I gave him a hug. Shortly, he was gone, but...
Man, you could tell that little boy hurt, man. That's crazy.
It's clear Charleston plays an online character. He's upfront about this. However, this can blur lines and make it difficult to separate when he's speaking fact and when he's in his full character mode.
We can't hear nothing. Hold on, let me see something.
Where do we go to get wet?
Mr. White, I will remind you that this is a civil body, and if your language is inappropriate, you will be removed from the chamber.
Well, I'm not a civil man. This country once sold my ancestors, so civility is something that black people typically don't get exposed to in this country. But I want to remind some of these white people, they got some black people coming to y'all neighborhood,
Charleston,
and they got some diseases. They got syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea. They got some good. They got some good people.
Charleston, you'll be removed.
But I'd like to hear your thoughts on his theory of Nipsey Hussle. Do you think he was speaking the truth, or was this another online antic?
So you would recommend to friends and other family members who watching this that they should pack up and this is a great place to bring your children to come move and grow up in. Are you telling me that on camera, Mr. Hey,
I'm telling you that this is a good place to live in.
To bring your children.
You can bring your kids right up in here. They got central air and heat in these apartments. Understand me? Storm windows. Man, we got a library for the kids. Book plate, Boys and Girls Club. We got some of the best stuff. You just got to get involved.
Say, man, y'all heard it y'all
You just got to get involved.
Say, man, y'all heard it y'all self. Mr. Sir Sanders over here in Stop 6 says that this is a thriving community and that the people in Crowley and Mansfield out there in Keller should pack up and move and bring your children and come raise them up in Stop 6 because this is a vibrant community that don't have drugs, that don't have violence, and elders can stay here and don't have to worry about their safety.
But this what I done told myself, right? And I done tricked myself into believing this. Nigga, I don't get to pick how I die, so what I'm gonna worry about it for? I didn't get to decide how I come to this mother. I ain't get to pick my mama. I ain't get to pick the situation and circumstances that I'm born into. So why I'm gonna spend my life worrying about how I'm gonna die? Number two, nigga, I ain't doing nothing wrong in life to require bad energy to come to me. I ain't.
Now, I was with you until you said that. But you be saying some wild, even though you saying it's a character, everybody else, it still doesn't negate the fact that you be saying some wild, you be saying some foul-ish. And I feel like, you know, even though you be saying some real stuff, like you be putting like the candy, you know, the medicine with the candy type of thing. But you do put a lot of negativity. Charleston White do put a lot of negativity out there in the world, and that's why he be walking. That's why a lot of people want his head, even though he say he just been doing a character. And I understand the whole character thing because people love controversy, people love drama. When you just speaking all positive all the time, people not gonna listen. They just don't. And then when you say something, let you say something negative, something that's, you know, dramaful. Something that's any type of controversy, people gonna pay attention. That's just how the world works, man. In today's time, people love drama, people love negativity. So, but at the same time, though, even though Charleston White even though he not like beating up people, shooting people, or nothing like that, but he still be saying some pretty wild shit. But with that being said, man, that's it for that one. Man, it's crazy though, man. Like it seems like we always lose like the realest ones, and you don't get no trophy for being real. A lot of the times, the realest ones, the worst things happen to them. Look at Tupac, look at Nipsey, look at Tory Lanez, you know, and the list goes on. So all the people that try to, you know, push positivity, you know, and about their communities, uplift the community, it always go bad for them. But then the niggas that's out here being treacherous, you know, tearing up the community, tearing down the community, them the ones that get all the praise. But anyway, man, you know, I just a little something for y'all, man. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And man, I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road, fell asleep tryna stay up. Post-dramatic, a lot would say you too dramatic. The loudest one in the room, never want the static. Crazy how the niggas getting money turned into addicts. Never had the same